Hi, we're going to talk about product tags and how they affect SEO. So when you build a website, especially an e-commerce website with WordPress, what happens is as you put in the product page and the category page, those are things we want the search engines to kind of see. The thing we don't want to see is that WordPress generates what are called tag pages or product tag pages. Anytime there's a tag page, what they essentially look like is this. If we go to, let me share the screen here. So if we go to a page like this, then we go into the products, we go into the specific products. This would be a category page. And this is something we want to optimize for, and we want to make sure that that has good content and is well optimized. This is a product page when you go into something specifically like this. Now you'll notice that there are things that are in here that are called tags that you can go to and be able to get to these things. This is where some of the problem comes into. And has to deal with what is called duplicate content or keyword cannibalization. So if I pull up the current website and basically take a look at all the files that we have in here, these are all product tags. Notice that in the address, it actually has the listing product tag. And this is competing with category pages, and it's competing with individual product pages. So to remove this, what we need to do is to de-index or move these to no index of all these product tags. Now, one thing we do want to check is to make sure that a product tag isn't ranking for anything. So using a program like SEMrush, we can actually go ahead and be able to see, are there any product tags that actually show up higher than the actual product? And we have a few of them here. So if we notice that these have product tag all in them, they're position 1, 1, 2, 10, position 3, position 6. So those are actually doing better than the pages. So we're not going to touch these right now. We're going to hold off on those. But we're going to designate not to move those. So we want to make sure those are there. We also want to make sure there's no keywords associated with it or that it's a page that is ranking well. Remember, we're not eliminating it from people viewing the page. We're eliminating it from Google seeing it, indexing it, and then having the product tag fight with the actual product itself. And the way we do this is in the spreadsheet, we have everything here, all of our product tags. We have them color coded. Yellow are ones we are not going to touch. White are the ones we're going to remove. And just as a processing, whenever done with one, I usually highlight the entire column, go ahead and make it a red background and white text, just to let me know that I have that done. So to give you an example, let's take a look at this one. So here's one we do want to take, is the tag barb fittings. So we highlight the URL, we take that. We can go ahead and just take a look at the actual address of it right here. And notice how this is what it looks like. Barb fittings, and has 2 products on it. There's no other text in the page. But this could possibly be detracting from the actual pages those are showing up on. So we want to remove this. So what we do is we go into the WordPress version of the site. Let me just pull that over here. We add the address up above. We get to the page. We hit Edit Tag. And then what we do is we scroll down here to the Yoast area, Yoast SEO, and we go down here. And you go down to a tab that's called Advanced, and you open that up. And you'll see, should we allow search engines to show this content in search results? No. That's called making it no index. So when we hit that, we can then go back, it'll process. We know that's done, and we can now say that entire one has been eliminated. Now, again, there's the main reasons why we do this is because all of these tags are competing with the category or the actual product page. So we want to eliminate that competition, because here's what's happening. You could be forever fighting that, gee, we're number 16 on the results, and we never seem to be able to move it up. That's because the product tag may be fighting with it and actually pulling that down. In other words, Google sees 2 pages that would be relevant, and they want to rank both of them. instead of giving both products a high score, they give one product a slightly higher score and then they give the other product a lower score. But that's because it's having to split those. If they were combined, you'd have an overall higher score. So that's the reason why we do this. There's a second reason for doing it, and that is the way in Google indexes your website. And that's one of the things that we have to make sure is that we try to streamline it. If there are pages that are not important or could cause cannibalization, we want to remove those things. The reason being is we want to make the list of pages that Google crawls the most important pages. So therefore, by eliminating non-essential pages or pages that we call cannibalization, it makes it a shorter list and it makes Google get to those pages more effectively. It also reduces any complication of duplicate content, cannibalization, or just pages that have low volume content, which all those elements individually can and do affect your overall ability to perform in search engine optimization. Thanks. I hope this was helpful.